Did you hear social media companies are trying to keep bots off their platforms?
That's discrimination.
Attention! The Daily Knot, the 17th of November 2023. Live in 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
So, Body, what do we have today?
Here's an overview of what didn't happen. Video does not show Gavin Newsom falling down steps while deplaning. Barack Obama's stepfather did not run death squads for the Indonesian army. Oprah did not promote minimum wage subsidy card. U.S. Special Forces did not arrest Ukraine presidential aide Andriy Yermak and economy minister Yulia Svyrydenko. VAERS and FAERS data does not prove COVID-19 vaccines cause deaths and harm health. U.S. national debt was not paid off in 2017. You cannot simply send letter to permanently remove damaging info from your credit report. The U.S. government is not planning to draft women. Video does not show Cardi B promoting health spending card.
So all of that didn't happen? Let's get down into details. So Body, what is the actual story here? Did U.S. Special Forces arrest Ukrainian presidential aide Andriy Yermak and economy minister Yulia Svyrydenko on U.S. soil as of November 17, 2023?
No, that's not true. A Pentagon duty officer confirmed for Lead Stories that this claim is false.
Thanks for providing more background.
The website where this claim was published carries a disclaimer saying it publishes humor, parody, and satire.
Remember, folks, always double-check your sources before sharing news stories. It's important to verify the credibility of the website and look for disclaimers that indicate if it's a satire or humor site. I've got a question for you. Does data pulled from the Adverse Event Reporting System and the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System prove that COVID-19 vaccines have caused more than 1.4 million adverse events and over 32,000 deaths as of November 25, 2022?
No, that's not true. The Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, known as VAERS, is a government database of negative health reactions to vaccines as reported by the general public that does not provide proof of causation.
Gee, who would have thought?
Similarly, the Adverse Event Reporting System or FAERS, a database run by the Food and Drug Administration, does not prove causation between a product and a health event. Neither database is meant to determine if a vaccine causes a health problem. In addition, health officials do not list adverse vaccine reactions as an official cause of death.
Remember, folks, when it comes to interpreting data, correlation does not always equal causation. Let's rely on credible sources and expert analysis before drawing conclusions about vaccine safety. Hey Body, what did you turn up about this? Does a viral video show proof that the U.S. national debt was paid off in 2017?
No, that's not true. The U.S. Treasury website shows the current U.S. national debt, which is about $33.7 trillion, a number accepted by U.S. financial markets, independent economists, and the Federal Reserve Bank.
I see you have more on your notepad.
The video relies on paperwork that has nothing to do with the supposed payment. The entity said to have paid off the U.S. national debt does not represent any government agencies or legitimate international organizations.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their math skills before making viral videos. What can you tell me about this, Body? Does the Fair Credit Reporting Act allow anyone to permanently remove anything hurting their credit report?
No, that's not true. Consumers have the right to dispute inaccurate information, but there is no new provision that allows a customer or company acting on their behalf to remove accurate but negative information from a credit report.
I'd like to get more info.
The FCRA, which was passed in 1970 and has been amended several times over the years, regulates credit reporting agency practices.
Remember folks, while you can dispute inaccurate info on your credit report, you can't just send a letter and magically erase the truth. The Fair Credit Reporting Act has its limits. Okay, what about this one? Is the U.S. government planning to order young women to enlist in the military?
No, that's not true. At the time of writing, November 17, 2023, there is no plan afoot to draft women, a Defense Department spokesperson told Lead Stories.
Is that all you know? Or is there more?
There is currently no draft. There hasn't been since 1973, And the law requires that only men register with the Selective Service, the agency that maintains information on those who might potentially be subject to a draft.
Looks like the rumor mill got a little carried away. Ladies, you can keep those combat boots in the closet for now. Could you dig into this? Does a video on Facebook show singer Cardi B endorsing a health spending card from the US government?
No, that's not true. The footage of music artist Belcalis Almanzar Cephas comes from a video in which she promoted a holiday drink she had made, not a health spending card.
Good thing I asked.
The US government has denounced as scams any spending cards supposedly issued in its name, as Lead Stories has reported.
Looks like people are mixing up Cardi's endorsements. Always double check your sources, people. So, Body, can you look into this other thing for me? Does a video show California's governor, Gavin Newsom, falling down the steps while deplaning?
No, that's not true. According to the person who first posted it, the footage, filmed in 2014, shows Senator Tommy Tuberville, who at that time was the coach of the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Is there more info?
The California's governor's office confirms that the video does not show Newsom.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their celebrity stare tumbles. Remember folks, always double check the facts before hitting that share button. Hey Body, I've heard you've been looking into this. Did Barack Obama's stepfather, Lolo Saturo, run death squads for the Indonesian army in the mid-1960s?
No, that's not true. The identities of those who organized the death squads are well known, and Saturo was not one of them. A professor who has studied the mass violence of 1965-66 in Indonesia told Lead Stories.
What else do you know?
While Saturo, a geography student, was summoned back to Indonesia and enlisted in the military during this period, this occurred after the worst of the killings from October to December 1965, the expert said. Saturo worked on mapping, not massacres, for the military, he added.
Remember, it's important to fact-check before spreading information. Verify the details and sources before sharing anything. So, Body, what's the real story here? Did American TV producer and host Oprah Winfrey endorse a minimum wage subsidy card that helps those with hourly wages below $26 pay for gas and groceries?
No, that's not true. Lead Stories found no proof of such an incentive.
Did you find out more?
The video making this claim, which looked like a live broadcast, appears to have been edited.
Looks like someone tried to edit Oprah's words, but they forgot to edit out the fact-checkers. That's all folks.
Please like, share and follow.